My name is Haruna, and I am an auditory neuroscientist at the University of Auckland. At our Grafton campus, we have many research scientists, but I belong to a research group called Auditory and Vestibular Translational Neuroscience Cluster. Now, that's a long name, but what this means is that I am a neuroscientist who is interested in auditory system. And this is all about our sense of hearing and how it works in our ear. So over the next few videos, I hope to explain how we hear sound and show you a few sound-related experiments that you can do at home. Now, shown on the left is a picture of our ear, something you're very familiar with. But if you look down into the hole of the ear canal extends deeper into our head. And eventually it hits this structure called the tympanic membrane. Now this outer area that's connected to the outside ear and all the way down to the tympanic membrane, this area is called the outer ear, as shown in the yellow here. Now beyond the tympanic membrane, we have a space called the middle ear. And I'll talk more about this in the next YouTube episode. And then further deeper into the head, we have this small structure called the inner ear. Inside the inner ear, we have small cells, specialized living cells called hair cells, that convert incoming sound information into a type of information that our brain can understand. But we'll talk more about these guys in a subsequent episode. This information about the sound then gets sent to our brain, so our brain can now understand and process the signal and think, oh, I hear something. Now, for purpose of today's video, we're going to focus on the outer ear. Outer ear is there to collect the incoming sound and direct it towards the tympanic membrane. Today's theme is, can we collect sounds and make them louder? Did you know that the sound can be collected? That's right. The sound can be collected and the sound can be made louder. You have probably seen a diagram like this or picture like this where people use cone-shaped funnel to hear a really quiet sound, or the same thing being used in the opposite way to make a sound louder. So using a similar principle, today we are crafting sound speaker device that can be used for your family's mobile phone or portable radio. Now this works really well and it's very easy to make, so I hope you try. So what do we need? 2 toilet paper roll cores, 2 paper cups, scissors and tape. And so that's all you need. Okay, today we are going to make a sound amplifying device with my friendly assistant here, Hiroto. First, we need to make a slot where your mobile phone slots in. Now for my one, it's about 1.5 centimeter wide and 3 centimeter long in one side and another one side of a toilet roll. But depending on the size of a cell phone or mobile phone you're trying to stick in, you may need to adjust the size of the hole. Now you join 2 paper rolls together, and I suggest you reinforce it with a tape all around. Now we're going to slot one end of the toilet roll core into a paper cup. So I'm first going to make an outline of how big this hole should be on the cup. And cut this hole out. So just be careful when you're using scissors not to get injured. Now once you're done, you insert one end of the toilet roll core, the tube bud, into the paper cup, and you might want to put the tape over it to stabilize, and it's done.
First, outline your phone put place thingy. Start to cut it, and after you're done with that, put some tape on just to hold it on a little bit. Make sure it doesn't collapse while you're trying to outdo it. So, make sure you outline the paper cup also. Just try and make a spiral shape out if you can, because the circle is a bit of a pain to do. It's quite hard to cut out and shape out. Okay. So now please work. Please. Okay. Finally. So you just want it to go around about midway on both rolls, which I'm going to do off camera because this is going to be a lot of annoying blah 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 blahs. Okay, so I've done setting it up and I got the music to test it out.
And I think the experiment was successful, Hiroto?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I think you guys should try to make it too. It's farther than that.
Okay, bye!
Bye.
And you can appreciate how much the sound has been made louder by using the speaker. It works really, really well. Now, some of you may like to investigate or see if you can improve it by making the paper cup bigger or putting an additional funnel. So that would be quite interesting. Now, others may like to decorate this further. So shown here is just one example. If we had some cereal boxes, and we use this to convert our basic speaker into a honeybee dancing speaker. I hope you enjoy the craft. Now, what this experiment shows is that by having a funnel structure, you can make a certain sound louder. Our idea works in a similar way, but the other way around, to more effectively collect incoming sound and direct it towards the tympanic membrane. So our ear is like the paper cup we use today. Now, in the next episode, we're going to talk about what happens when the sound hits the tympanic membrane and what happens in the middle ear space. So I hope you come back and watch the next auditory neuroscience video of Being Brainy series.